The Peca problem. This editorial addresses resistance against the Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act, PKA, and its amendments. The movement against the deeply problematic Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act and the recent amendments made to it seems to be finding its voice. Movement means organized efforts by people protesting against a law. Deeply problematic means very troubling or flawed. Amendments means changes or modifications to a law. Finding its voice means gaining strength and recognition. It is an idiomatic expression. It has been encouraging to note that journalists across the country have made good on their promise to resist efforts to clamp down on the freedom of expression by organizing protests, filing lawsuits, and creating public awareness about the controversial law. Encouraging means giving hope or motivation. Promise means commitment or pledge. Clamp down means to restrict or suppress. It is a phrasal verb. Freedom of expression means the right to express opinions without censorship. Organizing protests means arranging demonstrations. Filing lawsuits means taking legal action. Creating public awareness means informing people about an issue. It has been doubly heartening that various rights activists and different civil society groups have started joining their voices in the hope that, together, they may force the government to rethink. Doubly heartening means even more encouraging or hopeful. Joining their voices means speaking together in support of a cause. Together means in unity. Force the government to rethink means pressuring the authorities to reconsider their decisions. On Thursday, a statement was issued from the Karachi Press Club after a joint consultation organized by the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan in collaboration with the Karachi Union of Journalists and Pakistan Federal Union of Journalists, through which the participants unanimously rejected the PECA Amendment Act 2025 as being violative of fundamental freedoms. Statement was issued means an official declaration was made. Joint consultation means a meeting held by multiple groups. Participants unanimously rejected means everyone in the meeting opposed the law. Violative means going against or breaking a law. Fundamental freedoms means basic human rights. Those who shared their views on the occasion added enlightening perspectives to the debate. Shared their views means expressed their opinions. Enlightening perspectives means insightful and informative viewpoints. One speaker pointed out that it is not just social media that is affected, but any media platform that publishes its content on digital platforms. Social media means websites and apps for communication, like Facebook or Twitter. Any media platform means all types of news and information sources. Publishes its content on digital platforms means making information available online. Another journalist, reflecting on widely held concerns regarding EPCCO, shared examples of how various other laws and regulatory mechanisms that had originally seemed to have been created with good intent were later used to target the media or political and rights activists. Reflecting on means thinking deeply about. Shared examples means gave real-life instances. Regulatory mechanisms means government rules or policies. Good intent means originally meant for a positive purpose. Target means to attack or harm. A former KPC president also highlighted that press workers, or even ordinary citizens, could no longer expect any protection from state excesses, not even from the judiciary, especially after the 26th Amendment. Highlighted means emphasized or pointed out. Ordinary citizens means regular people, not just journalists. Expect any protection means hope for safety. State excesses means abuses of power by the government. Judiciary means the courts or legal system. 26th Amendment refers to a specific legal change that affects rights. The HRCP chairperson said it best. It is not just a journalist issue, it is a political issue and also a labor issue. Actually, it is the issue of all those who stand up for the truth. Journalist issue means a problem concerning media workers. Political issue means something affecting governance or public affairs. Labor issue means a problem related to workers' rights. Stand up for the truth means to defend honesty and justice. Meanwhile, in Islamabad, the PFUJ president made it clear that the movement would not back down. Made it clear means strongly stated. Back down means to give up or retreat. It is a phrasal verb. If the court also rubber stamps this law like Parliament has done, then we will remain on the streets, he vowed. Rubber stamps means approve something without proper review. It is an idiomatic expression. Remain on the streets means continue protesting. The journalist community has also been protesting at hunger strike camps in Lahore, Sukkur, Peshawar, Hyderabad, Quetta, and elsewhere. Hunger strike camps means places where protesters refuse to eat as a form of protest. Elsewhere means in other cities or locations. It is about time civil society took a strong stand. Civil society took a strong stand means social groups firmly oppose the law. The fight for fundamental freedoms is not the media's alone, but one that concerns every citizen. Fundamental freedoms means basic human rights. Concerns every citizen means affects all people in the country. Media and press workers have taken a brave step by placing themselves at the forefront of the struggle. Other social groups and organizations should take the cue and exercise their constitutional rights if they, too, feel that freedom of expression is worth fighting for. Brave step means courageous action. Placing themselves at the forefront of the struggle means leading the fight. Take the cue means follow their example. It is an idiomatic expression. Exercise their constitutional rights means use their legal freedoms. Freedom of expression means the right to share opinions. Worth fighting for means important enough to resist against. Meanwhile, the government must reconsider whether its policy of steamrolling critical voices is a reasonable one. Reconsider means think again about. Policy of steamrolling critical voices means aggressively silencing opposition. Reasonable one means fair or justifiable. It must pay heed to valid criticism and address people's concerns. Pay heed means listen carefully. It is an idiomatic expression. Valid criticism means justified complaints. Address people's concerns means take action to resolve